I understand that a lot of Tulane fans were probably upset when Willie Fritz decided to depart New Orleans and head to Houston as the next head coach of the Cougars. And unfortunately, the Green Wave are not at the Power 5 level just yet. But it's not every day that you get one of, if not the best coach at the Group of 5 level to leave his school and come to your program to set the tone in the AAC moving forward. Let's talk about the hiring of Jon Sumrall down in Tulane. If you are new here, welcome on into the channel. My name is Cole Thompson. I'm a radio show host based in Houston, and I talk college football daily. So if this is the type of content you enjoy, make sure you smash that subscribe button down below. Leave a comment telling me your thoughts on the hiring of Jon Sumrall at Tulane. Tell your friends, your family, your sister, your brother, your workout buddies, your mortal enemies, your best of bros, your entire church congregation, anybody that really loves college football, and maybe the drunk guy passed out in a Pizza Hut parking lot about this channel. That way we can continue to talk college football daily. By the way, if you like this type of content, give me a follow on social media at Mr. Cole Thompson. It's the exact same as my YouTube channel. So when you hit subscribe on one, go on over to X or Twitter or whatever Elon Musk wants to call it, and go ahead and hit follow there. Thanks in advance. Jon Sumrall is a winner. Jon Sumrall is phenomenal at what he does best. Getting defenses to play at an elite standard that then allow your offenses to go out there and not feel the pressure. That's all he did during his 2 seasons at Troy. In fact, Troy is better off for hiring Jon Sumrall back from Kentucky than they ever were underneath any other coach. This is a guy who knows what he's doing. From the X's and O's, from the scheme, from the schematic standpoint, from the recruiting trail, and Tulane got him. Tulane landed him on a 6-year deal that's going to keep him in New Orleans at least through 2030, if not longer, depending on what happens with the future of the Green Wave football. And I'm going to say what's kind of crazy, they might have upgraded. When you look at the future of college football, one Group of 5 school is going to get a shot to play in the college football playoff. And right now, Tulane, based off their recent success, is going to be a favorite. And well, they should. They won 23 games underneath Willie Fritz from 2022 to 2023. They held their own against an SEC school in Ole Miss in week 2 with a backup quarterback. Remember, Kai Horton was starting that game. It wasn't Michael Pratt. And they're a team that probably now has an easier pathway with SMU headed to the ACC to win the AAC almost every single season. Defensive formalities is going to carry a lot of weight for multiple schools. And if you get the right defensive-minded coach in the building, they'll set a standard, they'll set a mentality, and they'll set a direction for a program by also bringing in the right offensive names. In the NFL, we always hear about these high-tempo offensive guys getting opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to become a head coach. It's why Josh McDaniels was hired despite having one of the worst tenures as a head coach with the Denver Broncos. But offense wins championships in the NFL. In college, defensive-minded coaches usually have the big backbone that carries weight and sustainability. Look at the 2 most winning coaches right now in the industry. Nick Saban, Kirby Smart. Both defensive guys. Both understand how to build a culture and set a standard, and every single time they have to go out and make a really smart offensive hire, they seem to get the right guy. Mike Bobo might not have been a fan favorite in Athens this past year, but I'll tell you this much. You are not going undefeated without his ability to get the best version of this rushing attack, of the passing prowess led by Carson Beck. There is a reason why Kirby Smart is one of the greatest minds in football. And Jon Sumrall falls in that category as well. He knows the lay of the land when it comes to recruiting. This is not some willy-nilly run-of-the-mill hire. He understands the Southern region better than most people because most of his tenure has been there, whether it be at Troy, whether it be at Ole Miss, whether it be at Kentucky, whether it be at Tulane as the defensive coordinator from 2012 to 2014. He gets Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Arkansas, Tennessee, South Carolina. And the AAC is probably that one conference where everyone is looking and saying, yeah, one of them can probably go. One of them can probably hold their own and maybe, just maybe be the 10th seed and not the 12th seed in a college football playoff. Maybe we can get the right amount of talent to come to New Orleans and build a baseline for what the future entails. This is a brand new era of Green Wave football where defense is going to be solidified. And if you have a good defense, your offense just needs to do enough to get by every single week. And you can get by in the AAC. I get it. UTSA, very good school. They're on the come up. I get it. You still have other major programs out there that are making changes with their offensive coordinator, their philosophies. But the standard of the AAC is Tulane. And Jon Sumrall is the standard of what you look for in a group of 5 head coaching hire. I actually had Jon Sumrall getting hired by a Power 5 school this offseason. He was my number 1 group of 5 candidate head coach. He's young, he's up and coming, he understands defenses, he understands recruiting, and he knows how to win on one side of the football because if he doesn't overstep boundaries. That is a key element of what you need from a coaching staff. When you bring in a right head coach, he knows his job and he doesn't step on the toes of anybody else until he has to. So what's going to happen is you're going to get the right offensive mind to lead the charge. He's going to work on that defensive side of the football. He's going to make them fundamentally sound. He's going to make them well prepared and well equipped to take on anybody. And as long as you get the right offensive mind in the building, guess what? The offensive production is not dwindling away anytime soon. This is about as A+ of a hire as you could get for a group of 5 school. And Jon Sumrall may be one of the hottest names in the coaching circuit in 2024 or 2025. But imagine if he does what Willie Fritz was able to do. Set a standard for what the future entails for Green Wave football before departing for his next adventure. If he does that, you're in a really good spot. And you may find your head coach in waiting in the process who is going to be committed to being at Tulane for the foreseeable future. Or better yet, you may have Jon Sumrall there for quite some time to where consistency is moving and grooving. And every single year, you're watching the selection show knowing we're in the dance. We're one of the 12 best teams in college football. And if we play our cards right, we may even get an upset. Don't doubt what you've seen from Jon Sumrall. This is a winner. This is a proven commodity. This is a guy who is going to come in and fix the defense while not stepping on the toes of the offensive side. And you are going to have one of the premier programs at the group of 5 level. A+ hire across the board for Tulane. They got the right guy. They got a guy with a 5-star caliber talent, with a Power 5 level coaching ability at a group of 5 school that wants to act like they are a Power 5 school. And Tulane has the ability to do so. A+ hire all the way around. Jon Sumrall is going to change New Orleans for the better. And he's going to finish what Willie Fritz started. Thank you so much for watching that video. Don't hit the X button yet. Make sure you hit subscribe to keep up with all of our daily content found on Just Saying It and anything else that we post on this channel. Bye.